I want to welcome you here, specifically to Florida House Institute, where we have the latest in green technology. We've also got sustainable landscape demos, lots of classes and offerings for the community, and also home to our STEM program for 5th graders in the county. So Kevin Connolly has been a major contributor here. They've donated this wonderful carport that we have for our electric vehicle charging station here, which is the beginnings of our electric avenue we hope to have in the near future. And I just want to thank them for being here today. Thank Tracy so much for putting this all together. Thank you all for coming together. And of course, our wonderful Florida House staff for helping out. So without further ado, I want to introduce Kevin Connolly here from Apollo Sunguard to let him tell you a little bit about the great things that are happening for them and for our community.
Thank you for that introduction, Michelle. Welcome and thank you for joining us today. And we have some very exciting news about Apollo Sunguard. Before I get started, I would like to thank Joan McGill and Mark Huey from the EDC for coming by, and Jamie Miller from the county's EDC, as well as Dylan Buckland and Megan Neal from the Sarasota Chamber of Commerce. I would like to give a special thanks again to BMW of Sarasota and the Tesla, Elizabeth with her Tesla. And I want to thank also Lee Hayes Byron, who represents the Sarasota County sustainability effort. Apollo Sunguard is delighted and excited to be a part of a quantum shift to a new technology means in our country. Electric vehicles are the transportation of the future. Apollo Sunguard has won a blanket purchase agreement known as a BPA from the Federal General Services Administration, known as the GSA. The BPA is a streamlined process which allows any federal entity to lease or purchase a ChargePoint charging station at established pricing from Apollo Sunguard. Apollo is one of two companies nationwide that is authorized to sell electric vehicle charging stations to the federal government. We're the only company authorized to sell the state-of-the-art ChargePoint system and its very important network plan. What a network plan does, it allows complete management control via the cloud of every station in that particular owner's inventory. They can establish who can use the station, what charge or fee cost per kilowatt hour they'll pay, and at the same time, they're able to get complete management reports, so they have a total management control system over the entire electric vehicle usage. Many of you know Apollo Sunguard as a shade structure manufacturing company. Apollo is a certified service-disabled veteran-owned business, and while in the Army, I learned the importance of having excellent equipment. Apollo provides that same standard of excellence. We provide a premium quality of product and service to a government and all our customers. Our products enhance the outdoor experience and have been doing so for over 25 years as we mimic the effect of a shade tree. What we do is block the ultraviolet radiation, even on the calmest day, promote the natural circulation of air, and lower the temperature below the cover by up to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, charging stations seem like a natural transition to expand our shaded parking market. They are the future of our parking lots. We became a ChargePoint partner because it was important for us to work with an established company that was high-tech. ChargePoint is a U.S.-based manufacturer based in California and is a manufacturer in the United States of the charging stations. They are also the producer of the very important network management plan. We envision our shade structures enhancing the overall experience of every electric vehicle car user. The thing when you provide shade over a parked automobile, as we all know in Florida, you pull into a shopping center and there's one sapling throwing a tiny patch of shade. You'll try to park under that tiny patch of shade. If you park in the open sun, we've recorded temperatures as high as 200 degrees measured off the dashboard at noon in July. If you park under a shade structure, we can lower that temperature by almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We've done private testing also involving electric vehicle charging stations and shade. An independent laboratory demonstrated that when you shade an electric vehicle charging station, the vehicles charge faster and use less current. We are very pleased to be associated with the Florida House because they are the promoters on the cutting edge new technology, promoting green sustainability. And when we mentioned the fact that we wanted to provide a shaded charging station, they were very anxious and very supportive. We are excited and honored to receive our second blanket purchase agreement. During our first BPA, which was awarded in the year 2014, we installed 187 stations nationwide, from such remote locations as Denali National Park in Alaska to the White House in Washington, D.C. Thanks to such outstanding performance like Carrie Kreiser, our Vice President of Finance, we got an overall excellence from the GSA for our performance in meeting that contract. And I might also point out that we would not have won this new BPA without the professional expertise of Carrie.
Thank you.
Electric vehicles have been and will continue to be a growing trend. The electric vehicle market has significant growth opportunities, and the GSA has allocated up to $20,268,190 over the next year and 3 potential contract years. Local governments are already creating programs to increase electric vehicle usage. Plentiful locations to charge will make these initiatives even easier. Sarasota County is the first county in Florida to add electric vehicles to its fleet. And Sarasota County is second in the state for the number of EVs per capita. The EV charging market will continue to ignite. To meet the new demands, we have already started hiring more employees and will continue to do so. We can provide turnkey solutions for EV charging, not only for government, but for commercial needs as well. Sarasota has shown their commitment to EV technology. But in closing, I want to say that Florida, and Sarasota in particular, can be very proud of its contribution in pioneering a new technology for transportation. Thank you.